Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Mix Mower. Got my rider boy here, he's just come home from school. I've been waiting all day for him to do an intro for this video.
I've been swimming.
You have? What have you been doing?
I've been swimming.
You been swimming? You had a good day, have you? Have you smell your hair? Chlorine. Lovely. Yeah, today we're going to be working on a little tiny sovereign lawnmower, I believe, which you'll see later on in the video. But this is a catch-up of my birthday video, so it's a little bit delayed. So
Ketchup.
Catch-up, yeah, not ketchup, catch-up. Just some juice. You look a bit under the old weather there, mate. A bit ready to go. For my birthday, I've got loads of bits and pieces. I've got a new fan light, like this one just here, which I've now installed at the back end of the shed. Yeah, Mummy got it for me for birthday. Yeah, so I've installed it on a boom to light up the projects that I'm doing, so I get a bit more light on the projects. That's cool.
What's your happy birthday?
Don't have to sing it now. I always sung it. Wait,
what's that?
Mrs. P got me. Yeah, got me a ½ inch impact gun for removing. Of course you can try it. Yeah, you can use all the tools. There you go, for removing D-wall, for removing blades off of lawnmowers, because my air gun has packed up and my ½ inch is not man enough to do a job. So yeah, I asked for a ½ inch and she got me a ½ inch brushless D-wall, which I'm super chuffed. I've already used it once or twice and it does the job with so much ease. And that model is the DCF899. Fantastic little tool. I've used it once or twice and it does exactly what it says on the tin. The second gift I got, well, this is from Henry. Yeah, he bought this off of
YouTube channel.
This wasn't on my Amazon wish list, but he bought it off of Amazon and posted it to me. My mate Henry Morski from Big Dog channel.
Daddy.
Yeah.
It's a YouTube channel.
He's got his own YouTube channel. Yeah, Henry. He's a nice old boy.
Wait, it's a doddle?
No, and what it does, it's a electric. You got to put batteries in it, which you need to get for it. You put this onto here.
Is it noisy?
No, not noisy. Put that onto there.
What do you do it?
Like so. No, don't drink it. I haven't used it yet. But that goes onto there. That goes into your tank, and then you turn it on, and it sucks the fuel out of your tanks, whatever. So yeah, I've looked forward. Like that, but no batteries. See that?
Let's try.
No batteries. So I've got to figure it out yet. But thank you very much, Henry, my old mucker, for that. Much appreciated. That come in handy because you shouldn't be. You shouldn't be using your oil extractor for these because it does the seals in. I also got a nice new tripod from Nana, which I shall be showing you a bit later on. In fact, I'll show you now. It's done then, isn't it? I'm waiting on some other presents from my sister-in-law. She's bought me a load of GoPro attachments for my camera. So me tripod I currently use
Daddy.
is one I sort of made myself, which I'm on now. I've just bolted stuff together. So that's all good. But this one, not only does it telescopically go up and down.
Daddy.
2 seconds, buddy. Bear with me. Not just go up and down as it should do to give me a bit more versatility in height. Let me shut that all down. I wasn't quite prepared for it really. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Can you count to 3?
1, 2, 3.
Good boy.
4.
Oh, well done. 4, eh? What about 5 then?
5.
So that goes down like so. So you have it really, really low, and then what you can do is you can then remove that, and that becomes a selfie stick as well. You go.
It's for holiday.
Exactly, for holidays, yeah.
Today we're on holiday.
That also extends as well, and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, super happy, and also even better, it's a quick release as well. With a camera on top, you can then quick release a camera as well. So yeah, super happy with that. So that should improve hopefully my my videoing going forward. So that's cool. So I've got that, brilliant. Got some stickers turned up.
Okay.
I have already opened them. I have that one first.
What did you say?
Just open that. It says 2 mixed mowers. Open that one first. Is there something or not? I might took them out. It might be in this one. Let's have a look.
Is it monster one?
There we go. No, we've got stickers in there. So we've got stickers from me. Have a look. One for me, one for you. One from Scotty Daniels. He's got his own YouTube channel. He does have a go at the old lawnmower repairs. He started getting into it. So go check out Scotty Daniels. They'll go on my wall of fame. Got that one there as well. Get into that one there whilst you're there. We've got a love letter. Pull that out.
Are we doing?
Yeah, pull that out. Yeah, that's it.
Are we doing?
That's it. Pull that out. Oh, there you go.
Oh,
there you go.
my
Hold it
God.
there. I've been waiting a little while for these.
Shopping.
Yeah, no, it's not. There's not many people who've got these stickers. These are from Eliminator Performance over in Canada. Go and check them out. They're one of the very first channels I came across. They are fantastic.
It's very nice.
Yeah, you smell lovely, yeah. Eliminator Performance, they're brilliant. I've got a little love letter here. I believe it's from the old man called Wayne.
What's it say?
Mick, the old man here from Eliminator Performance. Jake and I hope all is well with you and the family.
Riley.
Yeah, it does say Riley, yeah. Give that to Riley boy from us. He is a bright spot in your videos. He is with you in your shop. But easy on the Kinder eggs. Oh, easy on the Kinder eggs.
No, I don't treasure her.
Yeah, thanks for sending us your address. I'm glad to send you a couple of our stickers for your shop. Keep up the great work. I'm trying to get Jake in to do a section on his videos called What's in the Box as a bit of a takeoff of Guess What It Is from your live streams. We have a number of vintage small engine parts in the box, and I think viewers would be interested to see what's inside. As always, mate, great to converse with you and take care. My business in 2021 is better than in previous years. Keep up the great content and your live streams from Wayne, the old man. So Wayne always comments on my videos. I try and comment on theirs as much as I can, and we do converse with emails and through. Yeah.
I did treasure hunt.
Yeah, when?
Treasure hunt.
Treasure hunt.
Yep.
When?
I got 8.
Oh, well, you got an egg on the treasure hunt in Easter. Yeah, that was a long time ago.
No, a full door.
Okay, no worries. For school?
Yeah.
Okay, right. So thank you very much. Eliminate Performance. Go and check them out. You will not be disappointed. The last one, I've already opened it because it came in, and I always open stuff preempt for Riley Boy. So let me do these first, Riley Boy, before we get stuck in them. Let's do these first. Let's do them. I'll turn it over the other way, that way.
What's your name?
So we've got some stickers here from Ken's Small Engines. Go and check out Ken. He's a good friend. He's got loads of Ken, yeah. He's a good friend of ours, is Ken, over in Connecticut. And he's also sent over some purple ones as well. So I've got some purple and some green ones from Ken's Small Engines. Go and check him out. No, and then we've also got some big dog dad lawn enforcement officer. That's my mate Henry Mawarski, who sent me the petrol pump. He sent the bigger sticker of his. He has some more made up. So I called him Grandpa. So cheers for that, Gramps. Much appreciated.
What's your name?
And then I've got a parcel here. This is for Daddy.
Oh, no.
You got one as well. You got something coming for you. So this is Daddy's one. Yeah.
Is it watchtower? Is it watchtower?
No. This is also from Henry Mawarski. He has sent me a big dog dad. I will put on another video. He sent me his T-shirt, which I'm absolutely nailed with. It's got big dogs on the front of it, like so. How cool is that? And then on the back, it's got his channel logo as well. How cool is that? That's fantastic. Yeah.
It's so bad.
It smells clean. It needs mummy's softener. That's all it is. So he sent me that. So cheers for that, Henry lad. Much appreciated. And the very, very last parcel, I believe, not yet. I've got one more to go after this. Do you want to open that up without showing the old address?
Yeah.
Put your hand in there. This is from Ken. Ken Small Engines has sent you this.
Oh, no!
Oh, my Lord. What have you got? You love it? So he has been made his very own Kinder Egg Surprise T-shirt. It's more of a nightie. I don't know where Ken gets his sizes from. That's about right size. That's about right. By the time we tuck it in, we'll be all right, I reckon, yeah. So you won't. It's lovely. So Riley Boy's got his very own Kinder Egg Surprise T-shirt. How cool is that? That's proper, isn't it? Yeah, we like that.
Daddy.
Yeah. What do you say to Ken?
Is it here, Daddy?
One more to go.
What's it?
I tell you, you actually count them down before we get into them. So this video is going to be about half hour long time to get through. I'm trying to push it through as quick as we can. And there's one more parcel here, I believe.
Is it for watchtower?
No, this has come from somebody. You can open. In fact, you open it up, and then there should be a note inside there, I believe.
Ooh.
What have you got?
I know what it is.
You know what it is?
It's Kinder!
Can you get in there?
Yes.
Hang on. There you go. Right, now get in there. Right, there you go. And we got 6 Kinder eggs. And they have come from, enjoy your gift, Riley Boy, from Pete Smith, the one-armed mechanic. So he's only got one arm. How cool is that? And he's a mechanic. That's cool, isn't it, eh? And he's given you, what's he giving you? Some Kinder eggs. So you're super, super happy. So we got some stickers from Scotty Daniels, Ken's, and from Henry Mawarski. We've also got stickers from Eliminator Performance. They're a super cool channel. T-shirt for myself from Henry, a Kinder Egg T-shirt from Ken, some eggs. We got my DeWalt Impact gun or Avia. I think that is it. I think we're there. I don't think there's any. Oh no, hang on, there might be some more. Hang on. I need to double check here. There is. Yeah, there's more here. More stickers there. Open that one up. Yeah.
Look who this is.
Yeah, got more stickers there.
It's for boy.
No, it's not from him. We've got stickers from Simply Small Engine. That's my mate over in. He's in Arizona, I believe. He does come on my live streams. Yeah, that's Simply. So go and check Simply out. So I've got loads of stickers to add to my wall. Super happy. Keep the stickers coming in, and any parcels you want. I've got an Amazon wish list. Feel free to go and check that out and send me or my Riley boy a little tool or a little gift for our channel, and we'll give you a free shout out and put you up on a sticker board, all that sort of good lovely stuff. So anyway, without further ado, let's get down and dirty and let's check out this Sovereign lawnmower, which needs a bit of TLC. Right, so here is a little Sovereign lawnmower. In my last video, this actually started, but I've just been outside, give it a couple of pulls, and now it don't start at all. So I'm guessing it's going to be a carby issue. The fuel cap is all broken as well. Looks like someone's tried to do a repair on that, but we can repair that later on. That's no biggie. There's a bit of fuel in there, but it's not starting at the moment. In the last video I showed of this, it did actually run, but it did sound like it was very restricted and not doing very well at all. So just want to check the oil. This has got one of the dreaded SV150 engines on top. All is absolutely on the nail where it needs to be, which is good. So what I want to do is give the carburetor a clean and said tune up, because as I say, it was running a little bit slow for my liking. So remove the air filter. Let's get some tools. What do I want? I want impact, 1/4 inch impact, or a 10mm socket on it. And we're going to remove the carb, 3 bolts to remove. I'm dropping no bits now, Mick. So this carby looks absolutely solid, absolutely filthy, and it's probably the main reason why it's not actually running at its full capacity. I've got a little tiny bolt to pick up. I'll pick up later on, no problem. Got a primer bulb, which doesn't seem to be working now. I think the last time I got this working, I just sprayed some stuff down, and that's what I did. So it's not actually priming. So that'd be the reason why. Remove the old fuel hose. And I said clamp. God, this carburetor's filthy, man. Absolutely filthy. Now I've got a new tripod, which I got for my birthday, which I'm hoping to get set up as soon as I get some more bits from my GoPro. Some attachments to make that work. Let's get a set of forceps in, just to lock that fuel off. Then we can remove this fuel hose off of here. Try and get a bit of a twist first off. And you'll see what I mean about this carburetor in a minute. It's absolutely filthy, man. Now you might hear some scratching on my roof. My squirrels have had young. I've now got 3 squirrels running around my garden like lunatics. And they're pestering the birds and doing all sorts. So you might hear some scratch on the roof. That'll be my squirrels. Here's a carby. As you can see, absolutely hideous. So I'll give it a quick blow off on top, get rid of the bulk of it. That throttle is not doing exactly what it should be doing. But yeah, filthy. Quick blow off and onto the bench for clean up. Right, so let's get sorted up. Turn some lights on, a bit more bright. And I've got a new carburetor tray. I saw Mr. Butler over at Butler's Empire Retro Restore. He picked up one of these, called a Versa tray, or Versi tray, and used for carburetors. It's flexible, you know. It doesn't take up as much room as the old metal baking tray. I can hang it up on the wall, which is good. I got it from me old mum from my birthday. So also comes with a nice little drinks holder there as well, so you can have a little drink as you go, which I'm going to do. I hope the can of fizzy pop up. Lovely. That can sit there. Cool. So yeah, that's good. Nice and bright as well, so you can actually see what you're looking at. So that's cool. Bring that light down just a smidge, just so we can see what we're doing. Somewhere about there. Let's get a 10mm. Let's see what we've got inside this carby. Carby has already got petrol in it. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. No, not having it. Impact. Just give it a wallop with the impact. There it goes. Just a little tiny smidge just to help it on its way. And the good thing with it is that you can actually then, with this, you can actually see the dirt that's coming out. That's quite a big advantage. Look, that's coming from inside the carb. The bowl is not too bad, to be fair. I've seen a lot worse. There's a bit of dirt there, as you can see. We're going to take the needle out. There's little compartments on this tray, so we can put little tiny bits in, so that's quite handy. There's said needle and float. Now we've got a jet to remove in here, inside the emulsion tube, if it'll come. And we don't always. There it goes, it's going to go. I thought it was going to snap off. I thought it was going to snap on me then. These SV150 engines, they take the LHP 16 carburetors. There's the main jet, there's the tube. We've also got a jet just up here on the front side as well to remove, which is part of your slow running idle circuit. So we'll take that out as well, because that needs to be cleaned. I've got two jets, the tube, and then you've got a little tiny one here as well, fuel mixer jet. This one here, you need to wind it all the way in and count your turns. So that's half, that's one, that's 1.5, that's 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5, cool, 5.5, 6, no, still more, 6, 6.25, 6.5 I'll go. That seems quite a lot to me. So we'll take him out, because that'll need to be cleaned as well. In there. And that's that carburetor now fully stripped as per what you would like to do with it. So now what I'm going to do is get a quick little air compress off, just for all the holes within the carb, just to loosen some bits up. With that done, I'm then going to just literally run some WD-40 through all the holes. Now I used a lot of WD-40. I don't use a lot of carburetor spray. It is just personal preference, people. I get so many questions, why don't you use carb spray? Because I get good results without it. It's cheaper, WD-40. It's less corrosive, less aggressive. Does the job for me. Some people say it leaves a sheen. Okay, possibly. But I do air compress all mine off anyway afterwards. So all I'm doing is just every single hole that there is, I'm literally just running this carburetor spray through. There's a hole there, there's a hole just there. And I'm now going to compress it again with my air compressor. For every single hole that there is on this carby. Okay, that's that carburetor now, in my opinion, cleaned. It's a quick little job. It doesn't take long to do it. One note of these little SVs, they've got a little tiny spring on here. I think someone's already been in on this one already, because it should close all the way up. I think someone's been in here which is possibly why it's not revving up, but we can adjust that later on. Yeah, this spring's been got at. So it should return a bit more than that, but we'll see how it works with a governor. If not, what we have to do is just take another turn on this spring, just so it does its job. I might give it a bit of a clean and an air compress off, just to see if that picks it up anymore. Don't be too aggressive with the air compressor either. Let's get rid of some of that dirt. Yeah, that spring's not doing a lot, is it? Not doing a lot at all. So what we have to do sometimes is take this spring off and bring it round again to give it another coil, but we'll see how it goes after we fit it, okay? It may have to come back off. We don't want to start mucking about with it if it runs okay. Next thing, main jet, which is not the one out of the slow circuit. The one out of the slow circuit is slightly longer, okay? The main jet is this one here. And we want a set of files, gas tip cleaning files is what I use. Now there is a hole in there, but the hole is quite small. And all I'm going to be doing is putting a gas tip cleaner file through it, not to make it any bigger, just to clean the walls of the surface of the inside of the jet hole up. That's all I'm doing. So literally, I'm putting it back to where it was. So just very, very gently, applying minimal pressure to the side walls of this jet. Literally, just to bring it back to where it was. Now I can't see a hole at all because I've got rid of the gunk. Get the air compressor in and blow that jet out. And now there's a lovely big hole in there, and that hole is actually the same size hole that was there from day one. So happy with that. Put that to one side where it's not going to get dirty. Bring in your emulsion tube next. And your emulsion tube is going to need exactly the same amount of work. So just get your file that fits, and literally just run it through each and every hole. There's about 15 holes on these emulsion tubes. That's all we're going to be doing. It's just reopening up these holes again in case they're obstructed. It's a tedious job. But once done, this little engine should be up and running again. That's the problem with 99% of the fixes on these small engines is carburetor issues due to fuel. So just cleaning is all I'm doing. I had to go away through that one. There's a 2 hole on this side, and then there's one right at the very, very top. With that done, I can get my WD-40, put it at the top of the emulsion tube, run it down through. I'm going to block the bottom hole off, so it runs purely out of the holes. Like so. That's good. Get me a compressor and blow that out. Put that to one side where it's clean. In fact, I put my other jet there. Keep one side for dirty, one side for clean. I've then got my slow running idle circuit, and again there's a little tiny hole in here. Some of them have a little tiny screen as well. So be careful when you're poking in here, because what you don't want to be doing is damaging the screen. I just put it into there, and it's gone all the way in first time. And you can see the file is halfway through these holes, so I can see that. So that we're happy with. Get your WD-40, put it up on top. Yeah, it's running. And again, air compress off into the clean bit. This one just wants to clean. And then your needle and float. Now all I would say with these floats is is literally on the very, very end of here. You see that white crud? Is literally just take your nail and just wipe that crud off. Okay, that crustation. Just wipe that off, because that will stop your machine from flooding just by taking that white stuff off. A little tiny rubber tip, and then that ring can go back onto your float like so, and it just hangs there on that little tiny bracket just there. You can give your float a little tiny spray off as well, just in case there's any debris there. And this is what I like about the Versa tray. Not that I'm being paid to say anything about the Versa tray. You can give it a little wipe off, give it a clean, and you can then see how much dirt you've actually pulled off of that, because that actually was quite dirty inside that Versa tray. That's why I quite like it. Okay, I think they're about 20 quid if you're interested. I'll make no money out of it. You have to go to versatray.com, I suppose, or versatray.co.uk, one or the other. Go and see them on their website there, or punch in Versatray, spelt V-E-R-S-I, Versatray. I like it because it's bright yellow. As long as you keep it nice and clean, it'll stay that colour, and you'll always be able to see what sort of dirt you're getting out of your carbies. That's why I quite like it. Good design, I think. Right, the bowl itself has got a few bits of debris in there, nothing shocking. Let's use a screwdriver just to loosen them up. I don't think it's quite needs wire wall treatment. I don't want to scratch too hard, because I don't want to damage the coating on the metal, which will then encourage rust. A little clean. Tell me about this tray. Look at all these dots coming out. Look, see all that? That's all them lovely bits of dirt you're taking out of his carby. That's what I like about it. Okay, bowl's nice and clean. Carby's nice and clean. So we now go for a reinstallation, which is just a reverse of how I took it apart. So make sure that your needle is on the float. Push it all the way down. Get your little tiny pin. If at any point you see any dirt on your carburettor, then just give it a quick little spray. I've got a bit of dirt here, which is off my fingers. Give it a little spray. Slow running idle circuit, which is that one there. And that is well seated. You've then got your tube, and your tube will go, the longest part of the tube, the blank part, goes down first. Okay. Then your main running jet, that goes on top. Push it in, and then just screw that one down. And don't hang on it, just literally well seat it. Well seated. You've then got this little one here. Now, we said about 6 and 6.5, then we something like that. I'm not quite sure about that. We can always mix that a bit later on, but I'm going to go for around about 3. I think someone's been in this carby. So I'm going to wind it all the way home initially, because you can see it coming out the side of the carb, see? Let's wind it all the way home. It's going to be there. Let's go half, 1, half, 2, half, 3, 3.5. I'm going to go 3.5 for now. Okay. That's roughly where they mainly are. I've never seen them in at 6 before. Someone's been playing. So now I'm going to do a test on this carburetor, see if we can get fuel in and out and see if it stops. So by blowing, no noise. Lovely. And by lifting the float with your finger and blowing, you get noise. That's working as it should do. With these little carbies, they've got a little tiny bleed bolt on them as well. And what you want is that the bleed bolt to be facing the front of the lawnmower, okay? So when you put it on, my carburetor will go on this way as I'm facing it, like that. So I want my little bleed to be at the front. And the O-ring is not in the best of shape. I might have just knocked it. That's better. And literally, that's how I want mine to go, like that. O-ring is good. I'm just going to nick that up. And just do that up by hand, just so I can undo it later on, just to make sure I'm getting fuel down. I've actually carburetor cleaned, ready, good to go. So over to the machine, we'll fit it back onto the machine, and then we'll go for a fire up, and hopefully that'll be that machine then sorted and running. There's a few other bits to do to it yet, but the main thing is to get it to run as and when you want it to. Right, back on the old mower. Let's grab the old carby and some tools. And we'll see what we can do, shall us? Let's grab carby. That's got to go on here. That's a throttle linkage. That's on. There's governor arm. Yeah, that's all working as it should do. So that's now springing back, which is good. So that's why I didn't want to touch that that spring at the top end initially. We can then get our bolts and the box. I've got to pick the other one up here. Let's hook the fuel up as well. That goes on. Let's grab that fuel line clip, ones that I hate. Oh, it can be a bit of a pig to fit. Alright, hang on. Let's offer that on. Got to put my prime and bulb pipe on as well. I don't know if my primer is actually connected. Oh, I got a broken primer as well. Just figured that out. Okay, so I might have to order one of those up. I don't know if I've got one of those in stock. Let me have a quick little look. Right, I've got a second-hand one, which has come off of a Mountfield 414, which hopefully will fit. They are slightly different, I think, but we shall see in a minute. Let's see how different they are. If I can remove that from its housing without breaking it. There it goes. Right, let's take that off of there. Let's see what's different on this. So it's a different end. I don't think I can remove that from its grip. So that just comes out and just sits in literally. But I don't know if that's going to be the same diameter as this one. No, slightly bigger. Okay. So this is a good primer. Can I get that to fit? I might have to drill a hole just to make it fit in there. It ain't going to go in particularly fantastic as long as it goes in. I think my squirrels are on borrowed time, people, because they're digging up Mrs. P's flowers. She's going to go nuts when she finds out. I ain't telling her. The squirrels are responsible for themselves in my garden. I might have to drill a hole. I can't quite get that to line up as much as I would like. It doesn't want a lot. It's nearly there, in fact. I don't want to damage it. Yes, so be drilling a hole. I might have to move it slightly, put it something like that, drill 2 holes in this plate, just so it'll take this primer. And that should do me. I'll then put that onto there, and then we've got a spare primer. So that's what we're going to do. So give us 2 ticks. Got to drill a hole to take these 2 connections here. I'll probably put it just a bit lower down, So actually there'll be 3 holes in total, one for the main feed and then 2 for the clips. So that'll go in there. So let me do that and I'll come back to you in 2 ticks. Right, 3 holes now drilled. So now hopefully, I might make them a bit bigger in places maybe. Maybe baby. How much do we want? Yeah, I want just a smidge, I think. Just a smidge, might just have to open them up just a touch. Let me move that height adjustment down. It's right in my way. Same for that one. Well, that should go with a little bit of therapy. There's 1, 2. Right, they're in. Right, they're now in. I've got a primer bulb now on. Where did that other little hose go I had? That hose is slightly longer. Let's take that off of there. Then we're going to fit that onto the back of a primer bulb, and then that one onto carby. Push that on, and when that's done up and my fuel has been released, that should give us some priming action. So happy with that. Let's put the bolts back on. That's got to go into there. In fact, it'll probably go that way. That's it. So now this will all go up. That'll go into there. That one into there. Connect up your crankcase breather pipe. Lift your carby up into position. And then with an impact, just loosely fit those. I'll fit that other 10mm bolt on yet. When I dropped on the floor. We're going to retrieve that and I'll be back. Right, that's now retrieved. I might have to loosen that one off a touch, just so I can get that to fit in place. Somewhere there. And do these up. Good. We're happy with that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try and fire this up on top of the bench to see if now we haven't got a working machine. It's got a bit more work to do to it yet. And I think the original diagnosis was actually incorrect and it was actually just a primer bulb, possibly. But hey ho, the carburetor did need cleaning too. You saw the evidence yourself on that new Versatile I got of how dirty it actually was. Let's get rid of my drill. I'm going to put the filter back in for now. And hook all this up. It's got to have a darn good clean yet before I do anything to this machine. Okay. That won't actually help because I haven't actually got a cap for it that that will fit, because this one's actually broken, so it's not actually sealing. There's a bit of fuel in there. Right, so beforehand it wouldn't start at all without carburetor spray, which is what we saw in the last video of it. Let's see what happens now. We're getting a pump in, we're getting a noise. That's what we like to hear. And now see what happens. Okay. I'm going to put a new plug in there, methinks. Let's put a new plug in, because it hasn't got one. Let me go and grab a new B2LM. It smells like we've got a bit of petrol in there. Let's see what that does, see if that improves it any. Okay, so runs, and as you saw by me pushing that primer, actually brings more fuel up. So we now actually do have a priming assembly on this machine. It's still not quite idling as high as I would like. Oh, it's got one of them silly security jobs in there, isn't it? That's why I can't tune that up. We can work around that. I've got some special bits here that'll let me in there to tune that. I'll get that down in there. That's too big. Let me find the right tuning size for this. Just want to give that carby just the smallest of tunes. Literally, it just wants a hair's breadth. Just taking it up on the idle. But that's tiny, man. That's smaller than that. Ooh, that is tiny, tiny. I don't know if I can go that small. I might do. It just wants it just to be picked up ever so slightly. That's the one. Just on the idle, it's just not quite where it should be. So I just want to pick that up ever so slightly. Let's get some reducers in here. It's got all the tools coming out today. I'll reduce that even more, down to a 0. and then that way I can literally just tune that carby up just a smidge. You don't want a lot, it just wants picking up. So these little machines, they do suffer with not running at their capability for cutting lawns. Right, that's where it wanted to be. It just wanted just a touch. I don't know if you heard that on the sound quality, but it just was not quite where I wanted it. I like it to be just a little bit higher than that, so it needs just a bit of a tweak. So now we're happy that the machine actually runs. It's now got to have all the toys. It's got to have an oil change, blaze sharp and balance. It's got to have a new plug. Air filter's got to be cleaned. And what have you. A diamond good tidy off, and then this fuel cap here has got to be either replaced or repaired. And how I repair these generally is with a soldering iron, and all I do is I just push this in the vise, squeeze it down shut, and then I get my soldering iron and just melt this back down. Okay, so I'll try and find my soldering iron. I've not seen that for a while, to be fair, because I have moved stuff about, so I've got to try and locate it. If not, a spare donor cap will do. So I can come up with. So once you come back, it'll have a blaze sharp and a balance. It'll have the oil taken out and new oil put back in. A general tidy up, and we'll go from there. An air filter clean as well. And when you come back, we'll go outside, and you'll see the difference that this looks like now to what it will look like in 5 minutes once I've done that. And I'll be back to you. Okay, and here it is, all done. Blaze sharp and balance, new spark plug, air filter been cleaned, oil's been changed. Bit of a, I use a product, the floor cleaning product, Revive It. So now, 3 or 4 pumps. That runs tidy. I'll do someone for a season, definitely. And I've been asking for some mowers off people, and they all want the cheap little tiny B&Q sort of jobs, you know, just to do a little tiny garden. So these ones sell all day long like hotcakes. Done. Okay, that's that little Sovereign lawnmower now all up and running exactly as it should do. It might have been misdiagnosed, as I said in the video at first. I think it was just a primer bulb in the end. However, the evidence that was in that new yellow tray I got, that just goes to prove there was dirt in the carby anyway. And it doesn't hurt just give a carburetor a clean anyway if you're going to sell these machines on, because then that way you can then guarantee it'll then run for a good part of the season, as long as they put clean fuel in it, of course. I've got loads more mowers to do. I've got this little tiny Mower to do, and I've also got a load out the side. Let me just show you what I've got, or what I've done as well, just to show you what I've been up to. Because it's been about 4 weeks since I've been in the shed. Got this one going just the other day. It's got a little bit of a fuel leak on it, which I've got to sort. I think it's just literally just the bowl nut. That's it. I think that's all it is. This is an Atco Balmoral 17-inch with electric start. I've had to use a set of vice grips just to stop the fuel from coming out the bottom of the carby. But this is the electric start one as well, which is quite nice. Put it onto choke, bit of rabbit. So that runs absolutely sweet as a nut. I've just got to sort out that little tiny, it is literally just weeping, that's all. I've done that one. That was part of a job lot that came in the other week. And all I did to that in the end was just gasket diaphragm, that was it. So no need to see a video on that one. I think that's actually sold as well, which is cool. This came in just the other week as well. off of my mate Taffy. He gave me a job lot of steel products, second hand. This one come with no gearbox on the head on this one. So I put a second hand gearbox on the head and did nothing else to it other than turn it on. Now this hasn't been started for about 2 or 3 days. No choke, okay. Couple of primes, no choke. Every time, first pull, no choke. It could do maybe a little bit of a tune, possibly, on the top end. So I've got that. I'm working my way through the job lot stuff, which is here. I've got this, that might be next, a little mount field with a drive, they like them. Might do that. I've got another hay to come in, needs a grass box, always in a grass box. That one's sold, got to clean it off because my birds have been eating the nuts and what have you. Hay to 48, that'll be next one, that's a freebie. I've just literally just bought the cover for the top of it. That's got a 41, but I have got a 48 sticker for it somewhere. Got the Mountfield 414, and there's my old trusted mower, which is my own personal one. The engine that I rebuilt, it does smoke a little bit on start up, but this is one I rebuilt about 2 years ago. That engine's still going really strong too, so happy with that. I've still got absolutely shed loads of mowers. Yes, I said shed loads of mowers, bits and pieces to do. Still got a nice big Dennis in there, and my vintage Atco that'll be coming out soon. And my mower store is still full of stuff anyway, full of bits and pieces. So still loads more to come on the Mixed Mower show. I don't think I'll ever run out of content because I've always got stuff coming in. Which is good. I finished the Atco Viscount, that's done, that's up for sale now as well. So it'll either be this one here, which I've had now for about a year and done nothing with it. I think it wants a bit of work. So it may be this one next, we'll see. Let me know in the comment section what one you'd like to see next. And we'll go from there. If this is the first time you're watching Mixed Mowers, hit the subscribe button, whack your bell, set notifications to all. That way you'll be told when I've done a video, or 2 on my Saturday night wiki live stream, which starts at 6:30 PM UK time. I look forward to the next episode of Mixed Mowers very, very soon. But until people, don't forget, much more importantly, take it easy. Forgot my lines then, Pete.